smarter to travel in groups.
We can see from the video that a good strategy can help us to solve our problem. Strategy have no chance of being implemented successfully in organizations that do not market goods and services well, in firms that cannot raise needed working capital, in firms that produce technologically inferior products, or in firms that have a weak information system. This chapter examines marketing, finance or accounting, research and development, and management information system issues that are central to effective strategy implementation.
Donald Chris say that the real question isn't how well you are doing today against your own history, but how you are doing against your competitors.
First of all, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Felicia Monika.
And my name is ASTRI DATMALEM. We are from Economics and Business Faculty, University of Lampung. In this video, we're gonna talk about the chapter 8, which is about the implementing strategies, about marketing, finance or accounting, R&D, and MIS issues. We can see from this video there is a 6 chapter objectives. First, let's talk about the nature of strategy implementation, which is less than 10% of the strategies formulated are successfully implemented. We have issues, which is we're gonna talk about the issues in this chapter. The first one is the use heavy, light or no TV advertising,
To offer a complete or limited warranty,
to limit or not the share of business done with a single customers,
to reward salespeople based on straight salary, straight commission, or a combination salary or commission,
to be a price leader or a price follower,
to advertise online or not,
and the last is to use exclusively dealership or multiple channels of distribution. Next, we're gonna talk about the current marketing issues. There are 3 current marketing issues. The first one is purpose-based marketing,
next is advertising media,
and the last is new principles of marketing. Market segmentation. Market segmentation is the subdividing of a market into districts, subset of customer according to needs and buying habits. In the market segment, there is a market segment basis. The first one is geographic,
second one is demographic,
physiographic,
and the last is behavioral.
Next is about the product positioning, which is the schematic represent that reflect how products or service compare to competitors on dimensions most important to success in the industry. Product positioning step. There are 5 steps. The first one is select the key criteria.
Next is diagram map.
Next, we should make the plot competitors' products.
Look for niches.
And the last, we're gonna develop marketing plan. Finance or accounting issues. First, we're gonna learn about the acquiring needed capital.
The second one, the fully projected financial statement.
The third one, evaluating the worth of a business.
And the last is preparing financial budget. New source funding. Credit unions were not involved in the subprime loan market, so many of them are flush with cash and are making loans, especially to small businesses.
Credit unions are created as non-profit cooperative institutions owned by their members.
Thus, credit unions are tax-exempt organizations. Projected financial statement. Projected financial statement analysis is a central strategy implementation technique because it allows an organization to examine the expected result of various actions and approaches.
This type of analysis can be used to forecast the implement of various implementation decisions.
There are 6 steps in performing projected financial analysis. The first is prepare the projected income statement before the balance sheet.
Second one is use the percentage of sales method to project cost of a good sold and the expense items in the income statement.
The third is calculate the projected net income.
The fourth is subtract from the net income any dividends to be paid for the year.
Next is project the balance sheet items beginning with retained earning and then forecasting stockholders' equity, long-term liabilities, current liabilities, total asset, fixed asset, and current asset.
And the last is about the list comments on the projected statements.
Financial budgets. A financial budget is a document that details how funds will be obtained and spent for a specified period of time.
Financial budgeting should not be thought of as a tool for limiting expenditures, but rather as a method for obtaining the most productive and profitable use of an organization's resources.
Financial budgets can be viewed as the planned allocation of a firm's resources based on forecasts of the future.
And the last, when an organization is expressing financial difficulties, budget or are especially important in guiding strategy implementation.
Limitation of financial budget. Financial budget have some limitation. The first is budgetary programs can become so detailed that they are cumbersome and overly expensive.
Second, financial budgets can become a substitute for objectives.
And the last limitation is budget can hide inefficiencies if based solely on precedent rather than on periodic evaluation of circumstances and standards. Evaluating the worth of a business. Evaluating the worth of a business is essential to strategy implementation because integrative, intensive, and diversification strategies are often implemented by acquiring other firms. Evaluating the worth of a business truly requires both qualitative and quantitative skill. The first approach in evaluating the worth of a business is determining its net worth or stockholders' equity.
The second approach to measuring the value of a firm grows out of the belief that the worth any business should be based largely on the future benefits its owners may derive through net profit.
The third approach is called the price-earning ratio method. To use this method, divide the market price of the firm's common stock by the annual earnings per share and multiply this number by the firm's average net income for the past 5 years.
The fourth method can be called the outstanding shares method. To use this method, simply multiply the number of shares outstanding by the market price per share and add a premium.
Deciding whether to go public or not. Going public means selling off a percentage of your company to others in order to raise capital. Consequently, it dilutes the owner's control of the firm.
In addition to initial costs involved with a stock offering, there are cost obligations associated with the reporting and management in a public held firm.
Research and development issues. Research and development or R&D personnel can play an integral part in strategy implementation.
R&D employees and a manager perform tasks that include transferring complex technology, adjusting process to local raw materials, adapting process to local markets, and altering products to particular taste and specification.
There are at least 3 major R&D approaches for implementing strategy. The first strategy is to be the first firm to market new technological product.
A second R&D approach is to be an innovative imitator of successful products. Thus minimizing the risk and cost of startup.
A third R&D strategy is to be a low-cost producer by mass-producing products similar to but less expensive than products recently introduced. Management Information System or MIS issues. Having an effective management information system may be the most important factor in differentiating successful from unsuccessful firms.
The process of strategic management is facilitated immensely in firms that have an effective information system.
A good information system can allow a firm to reduce costs.
Oh no, oh no! I'm lost! Where's the line? It just went away! What do I do? Help! I'll be stuck here forever!
Do not panic! Do not panic! We are trained professionals! Now stay calm. We are going around the leaf.
Around the leaf? I don't think we can do that.
Oh, nonsense. This is nothing compared to the twig of 93. That's it. That's it. Good. You're doing great. There you go. There you go. Watch my eyes. Don't look away. And here's the line again.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Soil.
Good job, everybody.
Oh my, there's quite a gap, Mr. Soil. Shouldn't we tell the Queen?
I don't think we need to involve the Queen in this. She's got enough on her plate already. Training her daughter.
Oh yes, Princess Ada, the poor dear.
Okay guys, this is the end of our presentation. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to
comment, and also see you in our next video. Bye!